Mheshimiwa Mbowe, what do you make of these developments that Kenyans find themselves in, and what is emerging that indeed the Ugandan military had them all this long, but even proceedings in courts in Kampala could not yield any answers?
Yeah, thank you, Sam. Let me thank Citizens TV for airing this, and also I think also Standard newspaper is doing God's work. I was a bit disappointed when Senator was almost, blasting them for, the headline that talks about the trinity of terror, basically three heads of state that are hell-bent on making sure that they remain in office at all costs and without care in the world as to what happens to the citizens. It's happened in Kenya. A lot of Kenyans have lost their lives just because somebody wants to be in power. It happened in Tanzania, you saw it. It's happening in Uganda. And basically, it's really unfortunate. So many years after, democratic principles were introduced in the world, that individuals who hang on to power at whatever cost is really disturbing. And we need to figure out how to get out of that so that we can, we can be able to move on as a people of the community, the East African community. Some these positions that people fight for, the position of president, can be held by anyone. And I don't know why is it that certain individuals think that they're the only ones who have what it takes to be president. I mean, basically, to be president, you don't have to be more intelligent than everyone else, or to have much more knowledge. Is a privilege that is given by the citizens through the democratic ideals, through the democratic principles, where people go to the ballot, and if you get more votes than others, then you become the president. It is shocking in Tanzania that the president was almost running against herself because all credible, competitors were blocked from being able to vie. So it's really unfortunate, and I think we need to get out of these poor democratic ideals that we are, continuing to practice as a region. And I also want to say that Kenya's government should have moved a lot faster in trying to secure Kenyans that were, these Bob Njagi and Nicholas Oyo, who are languishing in Ugandan, military prisons. It's unfortunate that, in my opinion, I think the government was very slow. The foreign affairs, minister, that is the Prime CS Musalia, should have moved a lot faster. It's coming out now that it is taking the effort of a former head of state to secure the country, and so I'm wondering what kind of regime is this that is running this country for us. Some on the matter of the court case that was in Uganda, I think the president has just thrown a spanner in the works. He's exposed the judicial system of Uganda, because they threw these cases out, and yet now he has confessed that they had these people locked up. Now, I don't know what will happen to the head of police who issued a statement saying that they don't have any information about the arrest of those Kenyans. And even the military also did say that they don't have any information. Now, the fact that the president has said that they had them all along. Now, several things need to happen in Uganda. One, those people, those capable people, the head of police, head of military, have to give in, because, I mean, basically, the rule of law has to be respected in every country. If I was a Ugandan, I would tell them, you have to give way. You have to move aside, step aside, because you cannot lie to the citizens. And then also the people that were the judge that was delivering a verdict, knowing very well that obviously these people are languishing in jails in Uganda, should also take responsibility for their actions. So I would be asking, if I was in Uganda, I would be asking that the judge step aside, the head of military and the head of police, because the president has exposed them by actually confirming that these people are all along in their hands.